June 2007 Core 4 question 3 is our trig question, and we're doing our expansion of the cos. So I've got my formula book here. My formula book here tells me that if I'm going to do r cos of x minus alpha, then it's r cos x cos alpha plus r sine x sine alpha. Remember, if there's a minus in it, it's a plus in the middle here. And look, we wanted a plus in the middle here with a plus in the middle there. Let's write down what we're looking for. We're looking for 4 cos x plus 3 sine x. And let's match these things up. Look, there's a cos x there and a cos x there. So what's left? R cos alpha equals 4. The other bit here, here's the sine x, here's the sine x. So the other bit that's left is r sine alpha equals 3. Now we usually work out r just by finding out the square root of these two things added together. I won't go through the way of doing that this time, just to say that r is 5, and you remember that's from the r cos squared plus sine squared being 1 there. The other one we're going to divide, so let's make sure we get it round the right way. This is the only issue, that some people end up getting this one round the wrong way. The r's cancel out, sine over cos is tan, the tan of alpha is 3/4, so alpha here turns out to be 36.9 degrees. So we've done part A. Part A is, it's exactly the same as 5 the cos of x minus 36.9 degrees. Well, keeping going, part B says, when does this thing equal 2? When does this thing, we've just worked out, that's that. When does it equal 2? So let's scroll down for some more room and think about solving this equation. It's really core 2 now. Just divide both sides by 5. So I've got the cos of 36.9, x minus 36.9 is 2/5. I'm going to do the inverse cos of 2/5. The inverse cos of 2/5. I don't know what the inverse cos of 2/5 is. Let's bring up the calculator to find out. Calculator there. Are we in radians mode? Degrees mode, that's what we needed. Inverse cos of 2/5, that's 0.4, isn't it? It's 66.4. 66.4, that's what we want here. But remember, as soon as we do an inverse cos, we always get a second answer as well. The second answer of cos is 360 minus the answer. So we've got 293 now. 293.6 there, haven't we? 293.6 degrees. I do that slowly there because, to remember, we've now got to add the 36 to each of these. But we do this after we've worked out all the different possibilities. And so this answer here is 103.3, and this one here 330.4. Make sure you get all your different answers at the moment you do the inverse trig. Next part then says, when is its minimum value? I'll just show you again here. When is the minimum value of this thing? So again, we're looking for what is the minimum value of 5 cos of x minus 36.9. Now, this is a cos graph. Cos graphs go up and down from 1 to -1. But we're stretching it. We're doing a stretch times by 5 in this direction. So the highest it would ever be is 5, and the minimum value it would ever be is -5. Although I would sort of work out what this was going to be by using a graph, most people just now stick a -5 in there and solve that equation in the same way we just did the previous bit. So divide both sides by 5 gives us the cos of this is equal to -1. You should know that the inverse cos of -1 is 270. It's not. You shouldn't know that. It's 180. And then add 36 to both sides. 36.9 gives that as our final answer. God, it's a long one again, isn't it? There's the mark scheme for it. 10 marks. All done.